Hey friends, let's look at my favorite tool in the world, which is a 8-inch needle nose plier. I have a set of needle nose pliers almost everywhere, in the barn, in the garage, in the house, in the truck. Needle nose pliers are like my favorite tool in the world just because they're so useful and adaptable. There's a few things I always look for on a set of needle nose. This has basically all of them. On the grip, rubberized grip, which is really important to me. And when you're using it, I like the grip when you close the pliers to not smash my fingers, because sometimes I'm holding them like a dummy and I don't want them to smash my fingers. So I like when there's a little bit of contouring here so I'm not smashing my fingers. This one does have a little hole if you want to tie it off to a lanyard, which is cool, I guess, if you're working on ladders and stuff. I don't use lanyards too much, but it's nice to have it. So if you're cutting something and it's got a bulbous end, that end wouldn't prevent you from cutting it. And it also gives you some options for bending things. On the back of this thing, these actually have, let's get a close-up look at this thing. Now on the back side, there we go. See, I got some serrations. So we can use these for crimping, which is really cool. And of course, the star of the show, though, is the needle nose. You want to have a good taper, want to have pretty good distance, and lots of serrations on the inside, on the end, but smooth here. So maybe if we're using these to bend a wire or something, you've got some options there where you're not crimping it. That's actually kind of a nice little idea. But pretty good little needle nose. I use them all the time for stuff like this, where you have just a very small surface that you can grab, like bending over one of these cotter pins. So needle nose plier is really good at that. If you need more leverage, you got a fatter side for leveraging stuff out. Probably an unintended feature on these, but you see this gap right here? You can use this to clamp down and bend. So that's probably an unintended feature on these, but it is really nice to have little gaps like that for doing jobs like that. And I do like these little clamping jaws here. So again, we get really good leverage for smashing stuff down, smashing stuff back together. I mean, just, I don't know, man, I love a good set of needle nose pliers. Just for doing all these little rinky-dinky tasks. There we go. And cut those off right there. So it does a pretty good job. There we go. And yeah, I like this on the back, actually. This is cool. This is not a lot of needle nose pliers have that. So I can make a little 90-degree bend there. And I could play with these all day long. This is like my favorite tools in the world are needle nose pliers. This little arrow needle nose plier. Seems like a very good setup. So pretty happy with it.